Hi, I'm Queenie Black. Welcome to the Baroque Bat, uh, Mountain Goth edition. Whew. I had to go up the hill for a second. You out of breath? Yeah, she's out of breath too. I think I'll show in this video just a few snippets of me and Lily on our trip up here. I did another solo driving trip across 5 states. Whoop whoop. It's pretty. Like I said, I did a reel about it. How last summer coming home from here, I had to go home by myself and I totally survived. I was pretty scared to do it at first, but I worked myself up. I thought someone was screaming and it's a chicken in the distance. So let's talk about that chicken back there screaming. He's screaming for the ladies. Hey, ladies, you want some babies? Baby chickens is what I mean. You get it. So, yeah, it's a freaking gorgeous day. It's like in the 70s. This video is probably going to take me 12 hours to upload because I am in the mountains. And I totally forgot when I mentioned that I was going to be here that it takes forever because the internet kind of sucks out here. I might have to drive into town and sit at a library or a Starbucks or something. But my sister lives in town, so maybe her internet is better. Can you hear the birds? Wait, do you hear that? How amazing is the quiet? I miss Wolfie very much already, but he's being very well taken care of. My house is being, and all my critters outside are being taken care of, and so I know everything's going to be safe. And it's gonna be a nice trip to be here to hang out with my dad and stuff. So we're gonna go on some adventures and hopefully, am I in the middle? I want to be in the middle, and hopefully, you know, we'll have some adventures so I can show you and I'll share them. Do you know my dream is to go on the road and blog on the road, but okay, let me tell you. Remember I said I was going to show you videos of the trip up here? Well, I'm a horrible video blogger. I think it's because I wanted to get up here. So I do have some video. It's not great, but I have to learn how to keep the camera still. I think what the issue is I don't want to be one of those people filming in public. Yeah, right, Lily? So I try to do something real quick, without people noticing. So dumb. But anyway, yeah. So here I am in the mountains, mountain goth mode, which is my other one of my personalities. Huge personality. I love the mountains. I love the mountains. Smokey the Bear is like I love Smokey the Bear. Obsessed with Smokey the Bear. But yeah. So my lips are chapped. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was um yeah, so the trip, driving solo. Wait, I'm getting hair in my face. Driving solo. I watch too much true crime, I think. because every time, so this was my second time driving solo across 5 states. Like, and it was a breeze. It was literally a breeze. People are lovely. Um, I made friends at rest stops. I was very safe. I made sure, like, if there was somebody that looked sus, I got in my car and I left. Yes, Lily knows. Because as women, we have to be extra careful, which sucks. That's so unfair. That bird just flew by, agrees. It's probably the lady bird. I'm gonna do all the nesting. Yeah. I gotta shut this off for a second and make sure that the sound is coming through. And then I'll return. Hold on. Hold on. Let's check it. Let's make sure. Okay, so it is actually working quite well. So, okay, Lily, come on up. Come back up. I mean, I picked the hottest spot right now. Like the sun is beating down on me, but it's okay because I have this shawl on. Whoa, don't fall down, baby. Sit down. Where was I? The people are lovely in other states other than California. I mean, of course there's nice people in California too. You get what you put out there on, really. But like, I love Idaho. Traveling through Idaho, I mean, living there is a different story, of course, but traveling through Idaho, nice, nice, nice people. I didn't get to go to the potato museum again yet, but that will be a destination for like another video because I'm gonna probably come back out here in the summer. Can you sit down, please? You're blocking my view. I know it's hot. I know. Oh, you kissed my lips and you got stinky mouth. So what I'm gonna say about traveling, I have a little tiny Mini Cooper. I drive my Mini Cooper and I'm feeling super duper. And it's just me and Lily. I pack my food because I don't like to eat crap on the road. Stayed at a hotel. It was a really nice Hilton. And I felt very safe. I do have to say that I did have a lot of luggage that I was bringing from my car to the room to be safe, and that particular place, the guys didn't help me. There was two men and they just said hi, and I went hi, and I had a lot of luggage and I was trying to open the door. Chivalry is dead, but good thing I work out because I could do it myself. Thank you very much. So I'm not really complaining. Well, complaining, I guess, because I'm the age where men were still doing stuff like that. I don't think they do it anymore. So yeah, I say oh yeah a lot. I gotta think of a different filler. So you better do. Let's change the subject. Oh, you see this? You see how the weather's changing? This is how it happens here in Montana. Tomorrow it's supposed to be raining for the next 2 days. So that's why I wanted to get this done today when it's a beautiful sunny day. It is freaking gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. I'm still running my shop while I'm here. That's what's cool. I can pack up my shop. And are you I can't see if if I'm even on the camera or not at this moment. But what's behind me? I hear something. Is there anything back there? There used to be the cutest horses, Cowboy, and I don't remember her name, but she had a sway back. I think they've passed away by now, but and I miss them. They were sweethearts. Anyway, um, oh yeah, it was. What subject were we on a second ago? Because I don't remember. So, uh, wait a minute. Traveling, traveling, and I don't even know where I was. Traveling. Okay, so the whole point is, I used to be, like I've said, I used to be a horrible agoraphobic. And I don't have agoraphobia now, but I can hermetize like no other person on this earth because, I made my house my oasis and I have a nice garden and everything. And I don't like driving around in LA, so I get, delivery and stuff. But I made what I have my oasis, so I don't have to leave. I work there and, you know, so when I come here, yeah, so okay, let's stay on track. Stay on track. Keep the trains on the track. Can you sit down, ma'am? Sit down and enjoy the breeze. Sit down and enjoy the breeze. Sit down. Sit your butt down. She's just so excited to be out of the house. Um, so let's talk about fear because what I do is since I'm in my house working. I think I was in my house for like 2 months. Like not in the house, but I'm in and out of the house and working and everything. And I'm like telling my dad, okay, I'm gonna come visit you such and such a time. And then but it's at night where I sit there and I lay and I work myself up. Oh my God, I'm traveling by myself. I'm a woman traveling by myself. I know I did it once, but I don't know if I can do it again. Uh what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that. But and I'm like, should I just cancel because it's too scary? So I'm still struggling with these kind of thoughts, but the point is that I don't cancel and I push through it. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to let my dad down because my dad wants to see me and it'll be a nice time to visit. So push through, pack the night before, you know, and then something switches because I'm like, all right, we got to do this. It's kind of like, when you're pregnant and then you're terrified of the day you have to give birth and then the day you give birth it just happens and you just switch off. I'm using that as an example. What's behind me? I just heard something behind me. This is grizzly bear territory, Montana. They have never seen one around here. It's probably a deer or a rabbit. The point is, you get to a point where you're just like, I can't give in to my fears. I'm talking a lot about fears on this channel because it's been such a thing for me. It'd be funny if all of a sudden this bear's behind me. Rah! I'd be like, hi, I love you. Can I hug you? And then he'll say, no. And then he'll scratch my face off. But a woman can dream. So, yeah. So it happened. I just packed up my stuff, got in the car. I hate driving this. So I hate driving in the city. So driving, I think it's from, I live in Southern California. So driving to Vegas is the worst drive ever because it's just gross. The sky is brown and yucky. And then once you get out of Vegas, pretty much, and you get, well, and then into Arizona. You go into I go into Arizona for a little bit, and then Utah. It's the sky opens up and everything becomes beautiful. And then I just sit there and listen to podcasts or um, motivational stuff. For a long time, I don't listen to anything. I didn't really listen to music. I listened to a little bit of music, but it's just so freaking relaxing. And the problem is, though, as soon as the sun goes down, I just want to shut my eyes, which is weird because I'm a night person. But when I'm driving, I'm not a night person. And I had a migraine, unfortunately, all day on one side of my head. So it made it really extra. Oh my God, I have to tell you this funny story. It's funny, but it's not. So at the end of the night, I get off the freeway to go to the hotel. And Google, Mrs. Googly Maps is telling me where to go. And she's like, get off not, wait, well, I've, at the light, make a left. And so I don't know what kind of cockamamie, uh, whatchamacallit, intersection this was, but it was nighttime. So I get off the freeway, go to make a left because my hotel's on the other side of the freeway. And all I see is, to make a left, all I see is headlights in front of me, like this way. I'm like, where do I go? Apparently there's lines, but I couldn't tell. So I ended up going back out of the freeway, and the whole time I'm thinking, I hope this road is the right way. That's how bad it was. I ended up going back 3 miles south again. I'm like, oh God. So I took it off of the no highways so I can just take the roads up there. Anyway, so in the morning when I left to get back on the freeway, it was even the same crazy cuckoo freaking intersection in the daytime. I barely made it. Like, okay, now make a slight left. And I'm like, good thing there was a car in front of me and I followed him. Otherwise, I probably would be, oh, there's a Mini Cooper going south, going north against traffic. Some crazy redhead. So that was my oh my God moment. I think that was the only moment where I thought for a second I could have done some collateral damage to my car and my life. But all is well, and I made it. So, and then the next day driving was just so peaceful, and I kept an eye on my surroundings always. I have a pain pen. I have I have other security devices in my car because you have to as a woman. I have like 3 of them. You know how bad that sucks? Do you know how bad that sucks? Do you know how bad I want to go around the world by myself, like hike and do all kinds of stuff? It doesn't matter what you look like. Predators don't care. How, ugh, God, I'm safe. Let's have a moment for everybody that is not safe because it really sucks. It's not fair. That's the moments where I'm like, sometimes I wish I was a man just so I can have some. I watch YouTube guys that go all along the world and do some super cool stuff, and I'm just like, and there are some women that I follow too, but they are super always hyper aware. It really sucks. There we go again. Here comes the weather. Oh, now it's getting windies. Interesting, huh? So there's that woodpecker. My dad's having a problem with the woodpecker. My dad's so cool. I got to have him on the videos. I wanna do portraits without looking with him. I'm gonna make him draw me without looking. How funny would that be? So the whole point, again, of another video is this is my Montana, the starting of my Montana adventures is pushing through your fear to get to a cool place, to get to a place you want to go to enjoy the trip. I enjoyed the trip very much. It was just so relaxing. Just, oh God, I loved it. But my car gets covered in bugs. You know, it's funny. The funny thing is because so I have a Mini Cooper and I have like it's kind of customized. I have some cool things on it. Might have some red bats and stuff like that. And my license plate. Oh, there's something in there. There's a whole like pile of wood over here that I always joke it's the witches. It's where we burn and worship the moon. Oh yeah, that's a joke. But anyway, and then I have rally 4 big rally lights on it to make it look like a little race car. So it's fun to pull up in gas stations like in Idaho or something where there's nothing but big old trucks and the looks. People usually like to see the car and they're like, "Hey, that's cool," or you know. So that's a fun thing when you're bringing a different culture. You know, it's a different culture into a culture. It's a subculture into cowboy culture or something. You know, farm culture, which I love. I absolutely love and respect so much. So I'm avoiding saying yeah. I'm just watching all the beautiful birdies fly around me. And I say thank you for still providing the orders that come in so I can spend time with my dad and stuff. Whoa, ma'am. Anyway, I'm off the track again. Okay, oh my God. Take a drink every time I roll off the track. You will be drunk by the end of this video. What do you have to say? Okay. I'd like to try to interview a deer. That would be kind of cool. So I'll try to do that. I try to feed them. Last time I was here, I was this close to one getting feeding. So I admire anybody that has been able to feed their wild deer. So take the chances. Be afraid. It's okay to be afraid. Just don't. And then maybe if you take a chance and it doesn't work out, or you end up getting scared and going back. What is that? It's my sister. My sister just texted me. What does my sister say? Let's see. She asked, "What are you doing?" Let me text her back. Siri, text back Samantha. I'm actually filming a YouTube video up on the hill right now. And there we go. So, yeah, so, you know, you can still have moments where you push yourself and then you fail. But every failure is a success. Every time you fail, it's a success. Why is it a success? Well, because it actually, like I said before, it makes your skin thicker. It it's just another step up. And let's see, how do I explain that? Oh, I just like take a breath of this fresh air. Oh, fresh air. The sky is so blue. Take a drink because I just got off the track. You notice the clouds are getting darker. I like it a lot. I'm way down on so far. Maybe I should sit up. I'm all comfortable. Now, when the video's almost over, I'm gonna sit straight up, but I was all comfortable because I wanted you to see the beautiful scenery. So that's why I'm way down here. I wanted you to watch the clouds. Where was I about failure? So failure, she didn't write back. Oh, she just wrote back. What does it say? She says, "Oh, excuse me for a living." Oh, this is my sister that lives in town, so I'm supposed to see her tonight, maybe. So failure, yeah, you want to fail sometimes. You really do. Because if you, okay, I can't imagine everybody always being successful. I think this was what the last video was about, failure. So let's make it about pushing yourself to do adventurous things. Not a lot of people would think that taking a solo trip is adventurous, but I happen to. See, now here comes the sun again. How freaking amazing is that? It's just so cool. I'll take some video of some of the property, not the whole property, but some of it. Oh, I didn't finish telling you about my car. It's covered in bugs. That was my whole point about talking about my car. It's covered in bugs. It's pretty gross. So it's supposed to rain tomorrow and the next day. So I'm gonna let it sit out and hopefully the bugs will slide off. And it's pretty gross. All through Idaho, forget it. Forget washing your car. Forget it. It's just one bug after another on your windshield. And then if you use the windshield wipers, you just have a smear of bugs. So forget it. Go to a gas station and then wipe it off. So I did that a lot. So welcome to Montana. Welcome to Montana's. Welcome to Montana's. And hopefully this video won't take 6 days to upload. I'm sorry if it took an extra day. I'll show you around. I honestly don't know what to talk about this week, so I just hope sharing my little push through again, like mental thing. I just hope it helps you to see that and mm, to see to show that yeah, you can get over things, but it's still sometimes it's still a struggle. It's still and you sometimes you still have to make an effort to do fun things or do different things. And that's because when you have issues like agoraphobia, anxiety, it's not something that ever goes away. I'm sorry to tell you this. I will have it forever. But the way I deal with it and the way I or you push through is important. My dad said I could keep this chair up here because he drove it up here on his tractor, and I should have recorded that because it was so cute. He drove his little tractor up here, and he said, "Just leave it up there so I can keep making them." But I think I might change the locale if I do it like this next time. Lily is losing her mind. You want to get down? Do you have to go potty or something? Oh, so anyway, uh, ooh, whoops. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. So keep on keeping on. Sounded very 70s of me. I was a child in the 70s. I can't believe I'm only almost 60 years old. This is ridiculous. Dude, what is happening? So, yeah, so failure and knowing that you're not going to be ever completely cured of whatever your issues are because they are mental disorders. They're mental challenges, ADHD, OCD, but people don't want to hear that you can overcome these things, and you can. Not overcome, work through, manage, subscribe to. I mean, I would love to unsubscribe to freaking anxiety. At this age, I kind of just don't want to make the effort to leave my house sometimes when I have everything that I need there. But, because I work really hard. But blah, 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 getting off of blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying. And I'm here to still be your cheerleader. And everything is always working out for me, and everything is always working out for you. Even when you feel like it's not, that's the time when you have to say it double. When things are like tanking, and then you're just like, oh yeah, but everything is always working out for me, so it'll work out. Now she wants to come back up. Come here, pumpkin pie. Oh, don't choke. Mind over matter is a real thing. And a lot of the kids these days want to put blame on everything else for not being able to get through things. But I'm telling you, like I said in many of my videos, why the heck am I doing things then? How was I able to change? Because I'm not special. I am but I am a determined human that likes to stay in her house for months at a time. But I'm okay with it. It's not like I'm not. I'm okay with it, but sometimes I'm not okay with it because I'm like, I don't see my friends often because I'm working all the time, but I'm actually doing something that I've always wanted to do. A double-edged sword, double make 'em. So let's yeah, have a good week. Remember to watch Portraits Without Looking Friday because I did film a bunch of them, so I have to post. Hopefully, hopefully they'll post, but the internet, like I said, is wonkified here. So this video, if this video might not post till Thursday, and I apologize, or late Wednesday, I'll figure it out. I hope it doesn't go till Friday, but I do promise that there's a video. And then we'll see if we go on an adventure this weekend or something, or I can take you and we can look at the scenery of Montana. I'd love to go to the Buffalo Reserve and I want to see a bear. I just don't want to manifest a grizzly walking up behind me, ripping ripping out my hair because it was expensive. Just saying. It's a good investment. Up, here comes the sun. Do 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 do. I'm going to show you some of the property now. I'm not wearing anything fancy today, but that's the way it goes in the mountains. Let me see if I can come back here. Hi. Now you can see more of me. But then now I'm in the way of the scenery. Let's back it up. Backing up. Oh, I don't want to go back. Wait, we don't want to go in the weeds, Lily. So let's check out the view. Let's check out the view. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it around a little bit here. Here's some of the view. Look at that. Hello. Look at this. This is outside my dad's back door. Well, his house is down the hill, but how gorgeous is that? Look at the sky. Wait, let me, whoa, sorry. Whoa. Look at the sky. Look at this guy. That's my joke. Look at this guy. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at the rays. Oh my gosh. Wait, can you see the rays? Can you see the rays? Oh, I'm going to stand right underneath it. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh God. So gorge. So gorge. I am a mountain goth more than I am a city goth. Hold on. I'm gonna try to pan down. The deer usually come like about right over here. Wait. Right over, wait, is that right? About here. And then they'll come down the hill at night. But this is the back. This is the back of his property. And we love it. Gorgeous. All right. So that's it for. See, I have my bat wings. Woo, woo, woo. There's lots of bats out here at night, which is cool. So I'm going to go in and see if this video even did any kind of videoing for you. This is the Baroque Bat signing out from beautiful Montana. The Big Sky. They call this the Big Sky Country. Can you guess why? Can you guess why it's the Big Sky? Gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my God. Wait, let's turn it around. Let's see towards the front yard. The front. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Now it's all blue. Look at that. It's more towards the front of the house. Okay. So, oh my goodness. Look at the blue against my red hair. Kind of like this side. But the sun's in my eyes now. So, all right. See ya next week and wish me luck that this video posts. And I hope you have a good week. Thank you for liking my videos and leaving comments and subscribing to see what I'm going to do next. Can you imagine? What if I got like a van and just camper van and took you guys on adventures? I would love that. Oh, look over here. Wait. Let's look over here now. Look at this mountain over here. Look at this mountain. Look at that mountain. Oh my God. Look at this mountain. Look at this mountain. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. All right. Bye. Okay. Wait.